So I don't know if you notice, I don't know if you guys have used iOS 12 previously, but there's a new update, the iOS 12.1, and it fixes the beauty gate bug, what they call the bug. And from what I can see, it is so much better. It's actually kind of crazy, just from what I can see. So when I put it in the dark, it kind of resorts to what the old version sort of looked like. Let's see if we can test it out better. There we go. This is a little bit better. So I'm literally in my bathroom where there's just no light other than the light from the door. And this is kind of the, do you see how my skin is sort of like mushed over? It looks like there's a beauty effect on my skin. Well, when we come into the light, that's essentially what was happening with the old camera technology. But when we come into the light, now you can see there's a lot more detail. You can just see it. There's a lot more detail in the skin. You can see it in the hairs, the beard, the eyebrows. It's so much better. And just from the portrait selfies I've taken just 5 seconds ago, it's an immediate difference. It's an immediate difference, which is really nice. Now, one thing that I can't say, I don't have an old picture. I don't take a lot of selfies. And I don't have an old portrait photo from the first iOS 12 release. But my wife does. So I'm going to get some pictures of her pre 12.1 and then post 12.1. That way you can really see the difference. Because I can tell immediately. I was actually kind of worried about the camera when I first received it, or the phone when I first received it, because I was like, you know what, I'm not really digging the selfie camera too much. The back camera was great, but now after this release, it's fixed. It's fixed. Let's see how close I can get. So there's really not much light on me. It's still kind of a little bit softened, but it is much better. It does look great. I mean, videos on this phone are second to none, in my opinion. I don't think there's a phone that does better video. And I take tremendously more video than I do photos. Let's see if we can show the back camera. Here's the back camera. Hey, boy. Sit. Can you sit? This is probably not going to show too well on the live because of all the compression and the bit rates and stuff. So I'm going to do my best to create a video showing that. I just wanted to test it out. So don't forget, there's a podcast that we're releasing tonight. We're going to be talking about Red Dead. I've played I think I'm about 50% through. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Soul Calibur, the new Soul Calibur, and then Tech, which gets released on Wednesday. We're talking about the new iPads, the MacBook Air, the Mac Mini. Was Apple's keynote a success? Was it a disappointment? We're going to be chatting about it. So make sure you tune in. They get released around 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday for the gaming portion, Wednesday for the tech portion. We'll see y'all later. Peace.